machine. There's not that many reviews or video reviews out there about this particular coffee machine. I think I found this is the Cuisinart DCC-3200, and it's the perfect temp 14 cup Cuisinart machine. And so before I get into the buttons and all that, I just wanted to show how it looks and get into the what it comes with. Now, we've had this for over 2 years, so I didn't just get this. We've used this every day for over 2 years, and it still works just the day we got it, as if we took it right out of the box. I did, however, accidentally break the carafe, and I had to get a replacement one, so this is the replacement one, but you can get it on Amazon for about 20 bucks. So it comes with the once you buy it in a box, it does come with the charcoal filter. See, it's in there, and they recommend before you put it in the water to put it in a bowl and let it soak for about 5 minutes, and then run it under tap water for about 10 seconds, and then put it in there. And then the other feature that I liked is the shower head. Instead of just one hole, so it showers down into there. And this is the cone shaped filter, which I like better than the, I guess, cupcake shaped one, because it saturates, when you put it down, the water saturates all of the coffee grounds in there. And then this side is just solid, there's no see-through window, and then this side has the see-through window, and you can see it's marked very clearly. Yeah, up to 14, and that's another thing I loved about this machine. Most coffee makers go up to 12, and this goes up to 14, so I love how big it is. Anyway, some reviews that I read were you can see in the back here is where the steam comes out, and yes, once the machine is on, there's a lot of steam that comes out. So, and you can see we have cabinets. So what we have is this roll-out plate that we put the coffee machine on. So it just rolls out and back, so it's easier to slide in and out. So as it's brewing, when I set it at night, I just roll it out from underneath, and it won't steam. And well, it does come with a gold permanent gold filter, whatever those things are called. We don't like them. I personally have used them before, and I always get coffee grounds in my coffee with those, so we like to use the number 4 paper filters with this machine. I think they're better than the permanent gold filter ones, but that's just a personal preference. Here's what the carafe looks like. Some people also do not like the design of the lid. A lot of people are complaining that they wish it was hinged and that it doesn't pop off all completely. That doesn't really bother me. I don't mind that it pops off completely. I just take it off, fill it up with water, put it back on. The only issue is a little lip under here, and there's water that when you pour the water into the water reservoir, for some reason, I don't know why, but there's water just collects under here, and it doesn't get all the water out unless you completely tip it upside down. So just a little bit of water stays in there. It's not a deal breaker for us, and it doesn't bother us. But I guess maybe in the future, if they had like a better carafe design, so the water doesn't collect in that area. But this is actually a very solid carafe, and I love the stainless steel detail on the handle, and it feels good in the hand, and it just feels very sturdy. Haven't had any trouble with it, other than just the little bit of water gets collected over here, and then some people don't like that it lips off completely. But I've never had any issues of the lid coming off as I'm pouring the coffee, ever. As long as you I just take it with my thumb and hear it click, it's on there. We've never had issues of it coming off. And there's the plate. Like I said, we've had this for over 2 years and the plate still looks very nice. No chipping, no breaking down, no rust, nothing. And I just want to let you guys know that we use filtered water along with the charcoal water filter. We change this out about every 3 to 4 months with the filtered water. Okay, let's get into the buttons. Now it comes with tone, so you can have it set to 5 beeps when the brewing is done, or you can turn it off. And this is actually what sold me on this machine. I know that sounds very insignificant, but to tell you the truth, the only Cuisinart machine that I found, they all have those 5 loud beeps. And this is the only model where, so far, I found where you can actually turn the beeps off. And they're so loud, and there are 5 of them, and I don't understand why there's so many. Like 2 or 3 would have been fine, but anyway, I love the fact that you can turn the beeps off. And then here you set your hour and your minute, and then here's your craft temp. So you can set it to high, low, or medium. We have ours on medium. Now that means that that's the warming plate. So you can set the warming plate to high, medium, or low. And that controls the temperature of your coffee. If you like your coffee really hot, set it to high. We have ours on medium because I like mine with cream, and the cold cream, you know, cools the coffee off quicker. So we just set ours to medium, and it's still hot after I put my cream in. My husband, he takes his black and he puts honey in his coffee. Never had any burnt taste. The coffee is very smooth. We've always had good cups of coffee with this machine. So, okay, so let's get into the buttons down here. You have clean, and this is to decalcify your coffee machine, and you just run vinegar and water through, and then you hit the clean button. You hold it down, and then once it starts blinking red, you release it, and it's in the clean mode, and you just leave it there until it's done cleaning. This is the bold button, and I'll make a carafe so you can see it in action. But here's the bold button. To use this button, before you hit brew, hit the bold, then you hit on. Don't hit on and then bold, because then it won't brew bold coffee. Your brew on, off, and your auto function. The middle button here, along with the on-off brew, this is also your auto-off programming button. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold it down, and then it'll show you that it's set for 2 hours, and if you want to change that, you can change it to 3 hours, 4 hours, 0 hours, or 1 hour. So you have the ability to set it to 1 to 4 hours for auto-off. Here's your program on-off. So what you do here is you just hold it down. Once it starts blinking, you set the hour and the minute to when you want your coffee to start. I have it set for 6:30 in the morning. I'll show you that again. It blinks, set it, and then let it go, and then it'll hold it. So that's on. So let me turn that off. And then here's your 1 through 4 cups of coffee. So if you're only brewing for 1 or 2 people, if you want a small pot, brew nice rich coffee for you, and it won't be watered down. So you just, and this is same as the bold. You want to press, if you are brewing just 1 through 4 cups, make sure you press this button first, and then you hit the brew button. Those are the buttons. So I went through that. It's fairly easy once you get, I mean, I personally think that this machine comes with just enough features. We're not huge coffee drinkers. I'd say we're just average, and I think this machine is just perfect for us. It has just enough amount of features. I love the tone. You could turn it off or on. I love that it comes with bold button if you want a more rich flavor. I love that it's a 14 cup carafe, but then you can also do 1 through 4 cups. By the way, I did measure this, and each cup measures 6 ounces. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So that is the machine itself, and now let's go ahead and brew some coffee. I'm gonna go fill this up with some filtered water.